George, help me here because you're a digital licensing expert. What is the limit of NFT? For instance, I bid on a cover from Time magazine. It was a 1966 cover which had "Is God Dead?" And I did it. I lost ultimately to someone who paid $100,000 for the NFT. And yet when I found, the more I dug, even though I did bid for it, I realized that, well, it doesn't get me anything. It's just kind of something. I don't even get to hang it on the wall. So can you explain to me, Trevor, what the attraction is to owning an NFT?
Jim, you should have bet a little more than $100 or $100,000. You got to reach into your pockets. But NFTs can be anything digital, anything digitized, whether that's a movie clip, a piece of audio file, a digitized piece of art, or even a character. And it's really endless. I mean, a licensed brand, can essentially mint or release anything that's collectible. Today, the utility is the value of the NFT. So if I buy it for $100,000, could it then be worth $1 million? But in the future, the utility could extend into a game. Someone could bring the NFT into a game. They can bring it into apps on their phone and show their friends. They can trade it in, the Instagram of NFTs and so on and so forth. So the utility is building out. This is a very new space.
All right, so Trevor, what does Recur have to do with this utility? Because that makes a ton of sense to me. It makes me feel like I should have bid over $100,000, but my wife wanted to kill me that I even bid $20,000.
Zach, why don't you talk to the chain agnostic approach that we're taking and how NFTs on our platform can move freely across the crypto universe?
Sure. So Recur is chain agnostic, meaning that we can mint on various different chains. And what this does is it allows the brands to have the widest range of distribution. So all of a sudden, as Trevor mentioned, you might have a wearable, a piece of art, a clip. You can then take it and use it in a different application, whether it be a game, maybe a financial application, other applications, and so on and so forth. Today, the industry is still so nascent, so there's a lot of speculation. But our view is that NFTs will be another extension for brands to communicate with their larger audiences and communities. As we've seen over the past handful of years, people keep trying to own the community. NFTs allow for that, not only today, but in the future. You can capture almost generational communities, right? Let's say an NFT, a digital asset, is tied to a physical asset in the future. You can then continue to talk to that user. So we think NFTs become this very powerful tool to continue to communicate with an audience or a follower of a brand.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @JimCramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Kramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.